as I'm waiting to hear what they have to say about this biolab that caught fire in Rockdale. This is not a good look. Not a good look. Everything is up in smoke. I don't know if there was any fatalities. That is the most important thing right now. I'm waiting to hear what they got to say.
Hi, my name is Mary McDaniel. It's the same thing that I said earlier.
What was that?
What I said earlier. Same thing.
Yeah,
I'm just being silly.
Okay.
You said it was going to be on there?
I did. Yeah.
Yes.
Not yet, Chief.
I'm waiting for y'all. All right.
I missed that. What was that? Okay. Sure.
New A&D overnight heal.
No,
I appreciate the drive. Make sure your boss knows she gets it.
We said you get
Shut the door.
Yeah, we can grab it quickly. Yeah. Probably we're communicating. Yeah. We're working with the league. Did you hear that we're delayed till 6:30? We're delayed till 6:30. We were gonna be live at 6:30 anyway, so.
no, right now we're waiting for.
Yeah, we
she's
just
bringing
grabbed
out
the stand,
stands
yeah.
for all our mics.
Appreciate it. Thank you. It's good. No.
Good afternoon. My name is Marion McDaniel, and I am the Fire Chief for Rockdale County Fire Rescue. As you know, this event started at 5:30 this morning with a small fire on the roof area of the structure of BioLab. The fire was contained, and then the water supply secured. During the time they were offloading the product from the building, the fire reignited around 12 noon. For the past 2 or 3 hours, we've been battling that fire to where we now have it out. Once again, the water is secure, and we're waiting to clean up some of the debris so we can commence back to moving the product out of the building. As you see behind me, what you're seeing is still that chemical reaction from that water reactive chemical product. And once we can get it out, it was still off gas, but once again, the fire is out, and that is the status of where we are right now.
Is this dangerous to lung health?
Well, we have the EPA and EPD, Environmental Protection Agency and Department, are on scene. They're actually over on the location, and they're making assessments as to that.
What's the chemical?
I do not have that information. And once again, once they make all those determinations, they will provide that information.
Should people be evacuating or sheltering in place?
So I will refer to Sharon Webb. She's the Director of Emergency Management Agency to answer that question. All right. Anything else?
Do you know about how long people can expect to still see this from the smoke?
Probably several days. I was not here during this occurrence in 2004, and it was several days of this type of reaction. However, of course, the longer it goes, the better it's getting. So we're mitigating to it. It's a slow process, but we are working to get through it.
And again, this is just due to the chemical reaction.
Correct. 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 What you're seeing.
When was the fire? What time around was the fire?
So the initial call came in around 5:30 a.m. With a fire that, of course, activated the sprinkler systems, which reacted with the chemical itself. And so it's just been ongoing. We've been fighting the fire with water, but the water is also aggravating the chemical, so it's a twofold. But we were able to get the fire under control, and that's where we are right now.
And about what time was the fire under control was that?
I would say around 3:30, 4 o'clock.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The fire was first.
That's what started. This was a fire, correct. And we had that out. We started to offload the material, the product, and in the process of that, the fire reignited. And so from that point, that occurred around 12. So around 3:30, 4 o'clock is when we got that under control. And now, once again, we're just trying to mitigate through the debris so we can offload the product.
Do you know exactly what caused the fire to reignite?
We do not.
I mean, a lot of people are just looking at that and it looks scary. Is there anything you want to say about people who are concerned about that?
Only that Rockdale County Fire Rescue and Rockdale County as a whole are working together to mitigate this incident. And so we're doing it. We're working together, and we're going to keep moving forward to make sure everything is taken care of. All right.
Good afternoon. I'm Sharon Webb, Emergency Manager for Rockdale County EMA. Just want to touch base on the question in reference to evacuations. We did put a mandatory evacuations in that extend to Sigmund to Lakeview off Farmer Road, as well as Urban Bridge to Georgia 20 and Georgia 20 back to Sigmund Road. We have I-20 is shut down from Turner Hill all the way to Salem Road for the time being. Anyone out of this zone for the north side, we do recommend shelter in place until the plume clears. We have opened up 2 shelters. One was in Newton County that residents can go to, and that address is 218 Scout Road, Covington, Georgia 30016. And General Ray Davis, located here in the south part of Rockdale County at 3375 East Fairview Road.
Evacuations, you do believe there's some sense of some kind of danger with this chemical, or is that just a precaution?
So right now it is a precaution. We do have EPA and EPD on scene right now, and until we get a reading of what the actual plume is, but yes, precautionary, being proactive to make sure everyone's safe.
Do you know about how long these evacuation shelter in place and I-20 being shut down? Do you know how long how long that's going to be in place?
Not at this time. It really depends on where the plume shifts to and what we get calculated back from their reading.
Any idea if this could affect school or work tomorrow?
As of right now, I really can't say that, but it really depends on the weather, and when we get that report back from EPD, we'll be able to actually verify that.
Could you say how much damage I think was done to the building as far as like from this fire?
Chief McDaniel?
So yes, the building itself, the roofs collapsed in totally, as well as several of the walls, which is why we are trying to assemble all that together and move it away to clear out so we can have a better path to offload that product.
Have you been able to contact the owners of the building and communicate with them about this?
Well, the plant manager was and probably still is on site. I took a tour over there earlier today, and the plant manager was on site, as well as a few of the employees, along with the staff. So yes, so they've been in contact. I have not, but someone's been in contact with them.
And do you guys know, I know with what caused the, you said you're not sure what caused the fire to reignite. Do you know what caused the initial fire this morning?
We do not have that information at this time. Just haven't had an opportunity, just trying to fight it and get it up under control.
Can you rule out that it was started possibly by the aftermath of the storm?
No, once again, we don't have that information.
I did want to make note in reference to Piedmont Rockdale. They have started moving patients to other facilities for precautionary measures as well. They are not closed. They were just, taking precautions to move patients to protection, and they are on diversion for anyone that happens to have a medical emergency. We encourage you to go to a surrounding hospital in another county.
I did see some of the officers wearing what looked like gas masks. Is it safe to even be right here where we're standing with no mask on?
So the plume is not, and we are not in the vicinity of the plume, but a lot of people do take precautionaries, but as of right now, we are protected where we are.
Do you have any idea on a rough number of the amount of people who have had to be evacuated after this today?
So in reference to what I got from GMA a little while ago was about 17,000.
Mm.
And then where are those evacuation sites?
To what we are evacuated?
Yeah, or where can people, in case if they still need to be evacuated out?
To the General Ray Davis facility and the Burt Jones Boy Scout Club in Newton County.
Okay.
Okay. So there's basically a shelter-in-place section and there's an evacuation.
Correct, yes.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.